Welcome to the Star Ledger Newsroom, Monday, August 11th. 2 words for you, Cullen Jones. Get to know that name if you don't already, because the 24-year-old Irvington native is about to become, if he hasn't already become, a household name after he won the gold medal yesterday in the men's 4x100 swimming relay in Beijing. Now, people are calling this one of the most amazing races and the most amazing comebacks in Olympic history. Everybody watched this thing last night, and I came in this morning and posted on Twitter about it, and I got surprised. I got quite a few responses from people who said they had no idea that Jones was a New Jersey native. Well, he's not only a local guy, but his story is a great one. He was raised in Irvington, learned to swim in Newark. His mom still lives in North Brunswick. And he's well known around here not only for his swimming accomplishments, but for the tons of work that he does teaching local kids, minority kids, inner city kids how to swim. Over in Beijing, sports writer Manish Mehta caught up with another former Olympic gold medal winner from New Jersey, Scott Goldblatt, to talk about the race last night, including the big comeback by Jason Lezak. Here's the video.
Hi, this is Manish Mehta from the Star Ledger, and I'm here with two-time Olympic medalist Scott Goldblatt of Scotch Plains, and we are here outside of the, way in the distance, the National Aquatic Center, better known as the Water Cube, where this morning, Scott, we witnessed probably the biggest stunner of these Olympics when the United States came back and beat the French in the 4x100 freestyle. A phenomenal last leg by Jason Lezak, a team that also included Cullen Jones from Irvington. How did the Americans pull it off?
I don't think it was a stunner by any means. Going into it, they had 4 of the top 8 swimmers in the world in the 100 free. So looking at it on paper, they win that event. You know, but when you look at the times from the prelims, maybe not so much. For Jason Lezak to do what he did, I mean, 46.06 on the anchor of that, that's just amazing. Just amazing.
Jason Lezak is 32 years old, which is ancient in the swimming world. Did it surprise you at all that he came back from such a far distance and made it up in such a small amount of time?
Jason's been through this before. It doesn't surprise me. I think I was the one person standing in the little group in the media workroom at the Water Cube that believed that he would be able to come back from that. Everybody's like, no way, it's over, it's over, when he flipped, you know, with 50 meters to go and started to slowly creep up on Bernard, and lo and behold, he got that last stroke, perfect finish. But no, I mean, I don't think Jason Lezak surprises me that it was, you know, he was able to come back like that. Not at all. He's the most important thing is he's been on the other side of it twice now, so it was important to him to be able to catch Bernard and to win that gold medal.
And of course, what this does is keep Michael Phelps's dream of getting 8 gold medals, an Olympic record, still intact. I guess that's the bigger story in all this.
I don't think so. I think, I think the relay. You know, we think it's a joke, but no, I think the relay is a good segue out of this, you know, whole 8 gold medals. Certainly, Michael's, you know, going to win 8 gold medals. I think that's almost a foregone conclusion at this point. But that was the only question mark. But I think the fact that they won in that fashion, for Jason Lezak to be able to come from behind on that, I think that's the story of the games so far. I mean, it's a race that we're going to be talking about 20 years down the road.
Thanks, Scott. Scott Goldblatt, two-time Olympic medalist from Scotch Plains, now living in Kansas City, working in the swimming world. This is Manish Mehta. See you later.
All right, now check this out. Cullen Jones is not the only Jersey guy to get a huge break and find big success in Beijing. A group of musicians who met at Ramapo College, led by a guy named Jack Hsu, H-S-U. They play a really unique style of music they call Asian fusion, and the band is called Hsu-nami. Hsu plays a 2-string Chinese fiddle called an erhu. Now, they wrote a song called The Rising of the Sun. It was picked up by the Chinese basketball team. They play it at halftime. They play it when they come on the court. They play it at timeouts. And that's been a huge break. I mean, 1.5 billion people, a huge market. That's just a big break for this band. Here's a video pulled off of YouTube, posted by the band. All right, yesterday marked 4 years since the controversial Highlands Act was passed. Now, everyone is waiting for Governor John Corzine to sign this or veto the master plan that was passed in response to that, as part of the act. Now, this would oversee development across a huge swath of North Jersey. It's designed to limit development in order to protect the water supply. Really, nobody's happy with the whole thing. Environmentalist groups, some of them think it doesn't go far enough. Property owners think it robs them of their property value. We caught up with one farmer who is not happy, to say the least. Check it out.
The council that was formed to protect the New Jersey Highlands adopted a master plan on July 17th. If approved by Governor John Corzine, the Highlands Plan would restrict development of more than 400,000 acres of land in northern New Jersey. That land supplies water to about 5 million New Jersey residents. Many farmers in the Highlands are not happy with the plan, including Vicki Carter Siegel. She and her husband Martin have owned Snowbird Acres Farm in Long Valley since 1978.
I pay $41,000 a year taxes on something I'm not allowed to use and I can't sell. That doesn't make sense to me.
5 years ago, Vicki's horse farm was valued at $7 million, and she took out loans to make improvements. Then in 2004, the Highlands Act was passed. Buyers were scared off, and property values dropped. The Highlands Act allows for landowners to sell their property to the state as preserved land, but the money is not acceptable to Vicki.
And I don't believe 10 cents on the dollar is anything like fair compensation, which is what people are settling for because they're desperate and they don't know what else to do.
So now Vicki and others are suing the state, saying their constitutional rights were violated because their land was essentially taken from them.
We're not trying to avoid the law. I don't object. I like taking care of my farm and keeping it green. And I don't mind doing that. And I don't mind working hard for it. But I don't want somebody to steal it from me and put me into bankruptcy.
All right, now just a few moments ago, I got an email in response to that video from Julia Summers. She's the executive director of the New Jersey Highlands Coalition. And she took to task a little bit. She said that property owners really do have a lot of protections in the Act and to protect their property rights and their property values. She says, quote, all of this is not to suggest a lack of sympathy for the plight of the owner. She's in a horrible situation, but the Act may give her property value protection and opportunity she didn't have before it passed. I believe she's being poorly advised if she really believes her property is only worth 10 cents on the dollar. All right, that about wraps up Ledger Live for today. Keep in touch. Send us your photos, your videos, your emails. You can shoot it to us at ledgerlive@starledger.com, and you can go on and sound off on our news blogs at NJ.com. All right, Jersey, take it easy.